Today we're going to review how to video record with Stream for the flipped classroom. Stream is a tool within Microsoft 365, so once you're logged into the Microsoft suite, you can find the app and open it. Once you are in Microsoft Stream, you see some different options at the top. You can search and discover for different videos and channels within our organization. You can review the content you've created, or you can create. So to start today, we're going to create, and you can see that you can upload a video, create a channel, or record screen. If you're using this for a class, I would highly recommend creating a channel for your class. So I might label this channel my grade level, or perhaps you're going to put in your class title, add a little description, all about the class, and you can decide who has access, if it's going to be a group channel or if it's going to be a company-wide channel, and then you can give an image. Once those are selected, I'm going to make mine company-wide. Once you've selected the channel, you can create it. And now anything you create, you can add to your channel. You can have all your videos in one place for your class. So you can see right now, I don't have anything to see, but anyone who finds my channel can follow it. So any new videos I add to it, they will get a notification for. So let's do some creating. I would like to record my screen so that I can demonstrate to students what I want them to do and what their instructions are. So first I'm going to make sure that I have a webcam and my microphone is enabled. And when I'm ready, I'm going to hit start recording. And then you can decide what you would like to share in your video. If you have your entire screen, you can switch between programs, which can be handy. However, any notifications that you might have on your desktop will also show up. So if you don't want those things to show up, you can choose an application window or even a Chrome tab, and then your students will only be able to see what happens in that tab and nothing extra that might pop up on your computer. So I will choose our Chrome application, our Microsoft 365 stream, and I'm going to share that screen. So you can see that it counted down for me, and I can switch between the windows so that I can continue explaining the steps to my students. Maybe I want to show them how to search something or how to discover my channel. I can walk them through these steps. And when I'm all done, at the bottom of my screen, I'm going to hit stop sharing. When I've hit stop sharing, there will be an option to review your recording. So you can watch your video, you can decide if you like it. If you'd like to redo it, you can hit the record again button. However, if you're happy with it, you can upload to stream. Now you can give your video a title. You can describe your video. You can choose the language. And here's something very important. So this allows everyone in your company to view this video. So everyone in the building can see it. However, if you'd only like it to be available for those who you share it with, you can simply uncheck that. Now the only people who can view this video are the ones with the link. You can save this video file right to your desktop if you would like to save it to watch it without internet. And then you can see at the bottom that the video is processing. So I can save this as a draft if I'm not ready for students to see it, if I want to continue editing later, but if I am done, I can hit publish. My video is published, and I can go to video. Now there's some pretty neat features within Stream. So you can share this video, very similar to YouTube. This is like Microsoft's version of YouTube. So I can share by copying this link and putting it in a Teams assignment. If I want this to be a resource, I can put it in a post. I can share it in any sort of way. But what I can also do is decide where I want this video to start at. So if I know that the whole video is important, but I really only want my students to watch starting from minute 3, then if I add this in there, when they click the link and start watching, instead of starting from the beginning, it will start from 3 minutes in. Or I can simply have them watch it from the start. Now, one thing to remember is that we want our videos to be under 10 minutes long because of any student using low bandwidth, needing to upload, download. Anything larger than 10 minutes is going to be very, very difficult for them to utilize. And then all of your hard work will not be able to be accessed by your students. So keep everything under 10 minutes. If you have information that's longer, chunk it and make multiple videos that are only 10 minutes in length. So once I've copied this URL, I can close this page, and now I can paste that URL in a Teams assignment or wherever I would like it. Now, the neat thing with Stream is when your video has been processed, you can bump up your engagement by adding some interactivity by adding a form. So remember, Microsoft Forms is another tool within Microsoft. And so we can go into Microsoft Forms, create a little quiz, add a couple questions for a check for understanding, and simply paste that URL here for that form. So if I paste something in there, I can name that form. I can decide where in the video I want students to do this. So if I know that there's information within the first 2 minutes and I want to make sure my students are paying attention, then I'm going to position this in the timeline at 2 minutes. And when they reach 2 minutes in the video will pause and they will need to answer these questions as a check for understanding. So now I will paste that link to the form into the interactivity. I've titled it, and now I'm going to decide that I want it and where I want it in my video. I can add it to the timeline. So this one is going to come right at the start of the video. My video isn't very long. You can see that, and then you can also see how many times it's been viewed. So now it's time to share my video. So again, I can go to share, I can hit the copy link, and I can put it right into that Teams assignment.